gram, kid.
One, please.
Read all about it.
I think I know just the right man for this job.
Not that one. One more light.
No, it's the face of black.
Sorry?
It's the face of black.
Oh, sorry. It's just light arrow. Fade to black is that one. Just off. And that one runs an house on. So,
Evening,
Oh,
Ralph.
no,
Usual,
no,
please,
no.
pal.
because someone's changed.
How's business going? Yeah, not too bad. I've had a few good sales.
We had this trouble just.
Here, how's that Model T I sold you? She's a dream. Having a bit of trouble with the brakes, though. Well, how's that? You don't mind? Well, you said you wanted a smooth ride. Yeah, but you stop, though. Just stick your foot out the door, you'll be fine. Give it a try.
Why isn't that?
Neil, I'll take a whiskey.
Come right outside.
Excuse me, can I have a word?
Depends, what about?
You see, I've got a proposition.
You might want to get that checked out.
What? No! A proposition, an offer.
Oh? What kind of offer?
Thanks. You see, I know who you are, Mr. Dawson.
Ah, who are you?
I'm looking for a successful gangster.
Oh, I see. Look, mate, for a copper, you ain't too
Whoa,
bright.
whoa, whoa! I'm not a copper, let me explain. Have you seen this?
I haven't.
Impressive, eh?
Oh, I know. Psychic wanted. You know where to apply.
No, not that. To headline.
French Crown Diamond donated to the British Museum in London. Blimey, that must be worth a fortune.
Exactly.
So what do you want from me?
Well, I heard you've got a load of successful ice under your belt.
Well, hang on. If you think I'm risking my life for that diamond, you can forget it.
I wouldn't have come here if I didn't think you could do it. I can give you all the information you need to get it. I just need you to execute it.
You're talking about breaking into a highly secure museum to steal the world's most valuable diamond. You'd have to personally know the ins and outs.
Well, maybe I do.
Secretary to the Countess of Wickham. You work for the Countess.
That's right. Her husband employed me 5 years ago, and when they got married, I became her secretary.
I don't understand. Why are you employing me to steal the diamond? Why can't you just take it?
Because it's not an easy job to steal it from under her nose when you work for her.
Tricky.
So,
Deal.
do we have a deal?
What do I get in return?
How about I give you 10% of the diamond's worth?
You must be joking. I want at least 30.
15.
25.
20.
15.
You strike a hard bargain, but deal.
You ain't gonna swindle me, mate.
I never thought for a minute.
Now, just so you know, this ain't gonna be a one-man job. We're gonna need help.
Yes, there'll need to be at least 3 of you.
Well, I know a guy. He's not someone you want to cross at night. He's done time in the nick before.
What for?
Robbing salt.
Robbing salt? Why was he robbing salt?
I don't know. He just told me he'd done a salt robbery.
Sounds very threatening.
But that still leaves us one man short.
Leave that to me. I'm sure I can find the perfect man for the job.
Well, that's settled then. When do you want to draw up a plan?
Well, the diamond goes on display on Friday, so that leaves us tomorrow evening to plan, and then the following evening to steal the diamond.
Well, in that case, I've got a warehouse in Croydon. We'll meet there tomorrow night.
Sounds perfect.
Okay, you have a drink, lads?
Oh, now for me. Here, keep the change.
Seems like you had a lot to spare. In a way. We'll keep change from this one too. Around. You know damn well I am not generous. You know what? Someone else.
Come on, sir, that's the best you've got.
Why am I never surprised to see you here?
Gotta keep the arms working. They always attract the birds.
The only bird you attract is a peacock.
That makes them so amazing to look at.
No, because you've got a massive ego you love to show off.
What are you doing here, Carl?
I thought I'd come and admire your arms.
You what?
Well, no one else is going to do it.
Oh, ha ha, very funny.
I had a job offer yesterday. Pays quite well too.
Oh yeah, what sort of job?
Robbery.
Now, here we go again. Do you remember what happened last time?
Now look, I apologise for that, didn't I?
Yeah. And the time before?
Not my fault. I had no idea the sidecar weren't attached.
Yeah. Where is it anyway?
Well, this is the thing, it's the British Museum.
What that diamonds that I've been reading up in the paper, is it?
That's the one.
Oh, don't be stupid. You won't be able to take one step in that museum before getting caught.
But we've had a bit of luck because the guy employing us has got information on how we can get it.
Yeah, he's probably just having you on.
He seemed genuine enough. He works for the Countess who's donating the diamond.
Hang on a minute. You know I don't trust those toffs. They're always out to screw us over.
He ain't one of them, he just works for them.
Still, don't like the sound of this.
Look, have you and I ever had problems before? Other than the sidecar.
No, I suppose not.
And I've already told him you're not a man to be messed with, so if he wants to try anything funny, barking up the wrong tree.
Fine. But understand this. If he tries to screw us over, he's going to have my beauties to deal with.
You're gonna need to come up with something a lot more threatening than that.
Yes, I can see that, Mr. Baxter. And did you receive my letter containing the history of the diamond?
Oh, I did, yes. And we have had the plaque made up. All the information is on there.
In memory of Andrew Parker, our husband who's glad he's away from his wife.
Oh my goodness run as smoothly as a nail file.
I do not have time for your poor attempts at the English language, Mr. Baxter, so if you could just dispense with the pleasantries.
Sure, of course. May I offer you something to drink? I guess not. So shall we discuss the plans for tomorrow night's celebration?
Good idea. I have my guest list here for you. List these words.
Wonderful, wonderful.
Wow.
So, let me see, with my 20 and your 189. Well, that makes 209.
It's quite a small number, but I didn't want to spoil the surprise for Friday morning.
So, of course, indeed.
Now, my other concern is your security. What have you in place?
Well, as it stands, we have 4 members on the night shift. Frank! Harry! Your ladyship. This is Frank, Harry, Jerry, and Abraham. They're our nighttime security team.
Charmed, I'm sure.
My pleasure, Lady Roosevelt.
I beg your pardon.
Wickham. Lady Wickham.
I think it might be best to just refer to me as your ladyship.
Oh, it's a bit confusing, isn't it?
I pity her husband.
We're actually divorced.
Lucky for him.
Well, golly gosh, look at the time. I think we should continue this in my office, your ladyship.
Yes, good idea. Wait for me here.
Yes, your ladyship. Oh, I'm sorry, this room isn't open to the public.
Oh, isn't it? That's a pity. I was looking for the loo.
I think you'll find it's just down the corridor on the left-hand side.
Tell you what, it's an awful big building just for a public toilet.
It's a museum.
There's a museum inside of a public toilet. You don't see that every day.
No, that's oh, never mind.
It's all right. I'll go somewhere else.
Oh, just down the corridor on the left.
To where?
To the toilet.
But I thought you said this was a museum.
Yes, I did, but oh, anyway, can I ask you something?
Well, you just did.
Yes, but that wasn't the question.
But it was a question.
Yes, but it wasn't the question I wanted to ask. Why? Honestly, why am I explaining?
Oh, there's another question.
Will you just stop talking? What do you do for a living?
Oh, I don't work. I used to have a job in a London zoo.
And why did you leave?
I kept forgetting to lock the cages up after I fed the animals.
Ah, yes. I remember reading about that. That's why they say don't go to the zoo wearing leopard print. Now, can I make you an offer?
An otter?
No, not an offer, an offer. Oh, let's dispense with that. Let's do the introductions. Mark Woods.
Tim Hockley, pleased to meet you.
Pleased to meet you, Tim. Now, I have an offer for you.
What kind of an offer?
Well, I've recruited 2 other men in a plan to steal the French Crown diamond, and I need a third.
Well, if you've recruited 2 others, you don't need me.
No, but I need 3.
Yeah? 2 others than you, that makes 3.
Well, you may not be all there, but your maths is okay. No, I'm not part of the team, I'm just overseeing it.
Are they really that short?
Oh, give me strength. Do we have a deal?
I don't know, can I get a cut of the profits?
How about you give me a shilling, and I give it back to you when we finish the job?
Well, that sounds like a fair deal. I accept it.
Great. Come to this address tomorrow.
Dr. Fowler's Gynecology.
Oh, no, not that address. This one. So, we'll go there and we'll make the plans.
Okay.
Oh, I'm glad that's sorted.
You're glad what sort of
Oh,
things?
nothing, my lady.
Right, well, have my car go round to the front.
Certainly, your ladyship.
Sorry.
Oh, before you go,
Oh, it was.
shall we have a private dinner this evening?
I thought it
Do you not think that's a bit risque, especially with the party tomorrow night?
Oh, yes, good point. Well, how about after the party, a drink in the suite?
I think we could manage that.
You will have to be very circumspect.
Oh, I was when I was a child.
Right.
Pardon me, your ladyship.
Carwood, now. Yes, Mr. Baxter?
Pardon me, your ladyship. Can I just borrow you one more thing in my office before you go?
Oh, come on then, quickly.
Sure it's taken his sweet time.
Well, I suppose he's got to wait until the Countess don't need him.
No, I still don't trust him.
You haven't even met him yet. How would you feel if I didn't trust you before I met you?
I'd say you're being very clever.
Who's there?
Tis me, the numpty.
Hey?
Wait, hold on. How do you know it's him?
I recognise the accent.
I very nearly didn't make it.
Wait a minute, who's this?
This is the Countess's secretary.
And what about that northern bloke?
That's me as well. I don't want to be recognised by anyone that might know me.
Oh. You potters are an odd bunch.
We think the same about you commoners.
Why, you little...
Hey! Sit down, shut up. Now, did you manage to find anyone else, Woods?
Yes, he should be here in a minute. In fact, that could be him now.
Well, we better be sure. Who's there? Oh, I'm really sorry to intrude, but I'm looking for this address. It's the warehouse address.
It's probably him. He's not very clever. He's a bit dim. Will you follow Tim?
Oh, yes. What? Who what? Mr. Tompkins!
Who's Mr. Thomas? We might need to go somewhere else.
Oh, he's the cat that lives on my street, follows me everywhere.
Were you followed by an actual person?
No, I don't think so.
Oh, we are so shafted.
Everything should be all right. Sit down, Tim.
Where'd you find this guy?
At the museum. He was the best I could do in such a short space of time.
Geez, you must have been desperate. Right, now from what you've told me, Woods, our best option is to go into the museum tomorrow night after the party. Question is, how do we get inside?
I have an idea. Well, what we do is we knock the security guard out on the front door, and then we go into the museum wearing disguises, and then what we do is we distract the guards as we go, get into the exhibit, grab the diamond, and jump out the window!
That's ridiculous.
I have another solution. I was at the museum this afternoon and I managed to rescue some blueprints off Mr. Baxter's desk.
Ah! Watch it! I've taken care of these hands.
Hang on, who's Mr. Baxter?
He's the director of the museum.
Was he likely to interfere?
So if he does,
That won't be necessary as long as we follow the blueprints.
Well, this is a ventilation system.
That's right. If you look very closely, not that closely, there's a ventilation shaft from the roof that goes down the first floor corridor to the room where the French diamonds are being kept. You'll need a ladder to get on the roof.
Well, should that fail?
Only if something goes stupidly wrong.
what about security guards?
Well, as far as they're concerned, they won't actually be stationed in the room.
Well, see, there shouldn't be a problem at all then.
No, Not at all. So what I suggest though is that you three go to the party tomorrow evening to see if you can find out anything else that might be useful.
But how do we get in? I thought it was by invitation.
Yes, you'll have to steal one. They're given to the waiter as the people enter, so you need to be there early enough for the guests arriving.
Tim and I will go.
Well, that's sorted then. You three are on your own. Once you've got the diamonds, come back here. And while everyone else is worrying what's gone on, I'll come back and meet you here. You will be nothing more than a distraction.
We won't let you down.
I hope not. So,
Still don't trust him.
Look, if it all goes wrong and it turns out he is leading us on, just keep the diamond for ourselves.
And I like that plan.
Right, let's get this all gathered up, get ready for tomorrow night. Timothy, you're in charge of the ladder. Don't forget it.
I won't.
Oh, it's awful. Yes, truly dreadful. Just a moment. Come in.
It's the Countess to see you.
Oh, travel in. Yeah, what was the peaceful passing though? Oh, in agony. And how's his wife holding up? Oh, in agony. Oh, well, do send her my love.
So bad news, Mr. Baxter?
Well, my great uncle passed away. So quite the opposite, actually.
Right. Well, as agreed, I have the diamond for you.
Wonderful. French crown diamond, once owned by Marie Antoinette.
Antoinette.
So, bless you. Maybe possible to see the diamond, please?
I shouldn't see why not. Keep his words.
I'm sorry, lady, I appear to have mislaid it.
Mislaid it, but I gave it to you when we left my hotel room. I mean, when I left my hotel room.
Not to worry, your ladyship, so long as you have it for the unveiling tomorrow.
Well, I hope so, otherwise someone will be getting it in the neck.
Oh, and some good news as well. The new plaque arrived this morning.
There was a young maid from Madras who had a magnificent art.
I'll pop this back for you. Thank you, your ladyship.
Mr. Baxter, can you assure me with absolute certainty that this event will go off without any problems?
Absolutely, your ladyship. Everything will be perfect.
Perfect.
Precisely. There is nothing whatsoever to worry about, your ladyship. Now, I just take the box and I'll put it in the French monarchy room.
Are you sure that that's such a wise idea?
I wouldn't suggest it if I didn't think it was safe.
Funnily enough, that doesn't reassure me.
Oh, there is nothing whatsoever for you to worry about, your ladyship.
I stand by my original sentiment.
I shall go put this on the stand, your ladyship.
What a most incompetent man!
Perhaps this wasn't such a good idea after all.
No, have you not seen the newspapers, Woods? And just think, once this is all over, we can hide away together.
Hide away? Where?
Well, the possibilities are endless. We could go to France, to an estate in the country.
Ah, oui, madame.
Oh, I didn't know you spoke French words.
Oui. Je voulais-vous coucher avec moi?
Well, until then, we must remember our drink this evening.
But I think this box looks marvellous.
Where on my face did you say was
Just under your eye, my lady.
that one? Oh, yes. Thank you. So sorry, Mr. Baxter, you were saying?
Oh, the box. It looked absolutely marvellous on the display. Would you like to come and see it?
Yes, I think so.
Right, do you remember the plan?
Yes,
We've got to find an invitation somewhere.
but where are we going to find one from?
Have you got the invitations, dear?
Yes, it's in my handbag.
Wonderful, sweetheart.
Don't you sweetheart me?
How many times do I have to say I'm sorry?
I think I've spotted one. Wait here. My goodness, madame, what a beautiful dress. Gian Lanvin, I presume.
Oh, why, yes it is. At least there are some gentlemen who recognise fashion.
Can we please drop it?
You said I looked very commonly.
I said comely, which means you're charming, very nice to look at.
Oh, so I'm only nice to look at. Oh,
Dorothy, if it wasn't for that funny-looking mole, it'd be all right.
Right, here we go.
Which one are you? What? Oh, it's got both their names on it?
Oh, just make something up.
Right, savoury or sweets?
What are you on about?
Well, I'm making something up. I assume you mean a dish?
I mean a reason as to why your wife isn't here.
I don't have a wife.
Not you. You. It's you.
Oh, right.
Now go on. There, your invitation for yourself. Mr. Davis, Elliot should have been expecting you, but is your wife not there?
No, she died!
I'm very sorry. Should you be here tonight?
Oh, it's okay, it's what she would have wanted.
If you're sure, I'll go tell her that you should be there.
She's dead. Who? Your wife?
sure you don't get sidetracked.
I won't get sidetracked. Although, that's Sue's plan. Hey.
Mr. Davis?
Focus.
Mr. Davis? Your ladyship, Mr. Davis.
Ah, so you're Mr. Davis. Your wife has told me so much about you, Violet Countess of Wickham.
Pleasure, Mr. Davis.
Well, Dorothy talked about you so much. Can you remind me again what it is you do?
Well,
The bank clerk told me.
I'm a bank clerk.
Oh, how lovely. And what does that entail?
Oh, well, you know.
No, I don't know.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Well, banking and clerking.
Sounds delightful. I'm sure Dorothy must be fascinated by it all. And talking which, where is your wife this evening?
Ah, well, you see,
Oh,
that's the
please
thing.
don't.
She,
I'm very sorry to interrupt, your ladyship, but it is time for the speeches.
Oh, wonderful. If you will excuse me, Mr. Davis. But please do tell Dorothy to come and see me before I leave tomorrow. I'm staying at the Savoy Hotel.
Of course, of course.
Man,
Oh, look, you got away with that. Can you imagine what would have happened if you told her Mrs. Davis is dead?
Give me a minute.
What are you doing?
I'm imagining it. The Countess is in shock. She's asking me how my wife died. I hadn't thought of how she died.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I would like to welcome you here this evening to celebrate the donation of the French Crown Diamond to the British Museum. Now, first I would like to introduce to you a lady who needs no introduction, and yet she gave me one anyway. Please, I would like to introduce you to Her Right Honourable Violet, Countess of Wickham.
thank you, Mr. Baxter, and thank you all for coming this evening. I am so pleased to see that so many people show the same appreciation for fine art as I do. Now, I will keep this short and sweet.
It's just like yourself, Lady Wickham.
Yes, right. Well, as I was saying, the French Crown Diamond will be placed on display tomorrow morning, so I do hope to see many of you there for the unveiling. In the meantime, please enjoy the drinks and have a wonderful evening.
Well, that was fascinating.
Well, I thought it was very moving.
Oh, this is pointless. How are we supposed to find anything out with everyone here?
Excuse me, Mr. Davis, may I have a word?
Oh, I'm sorry, I think you've got the wrong
I
one.
don't think so. Have you found anything out?
Cleopatra was never actually Egyptian.
What?
Well, it was on a small plaque as you walked through the door. Can you believe it, though?
No, anything that might be useful. Oh, give me strength. Let me, just one moment.
Mr. Woods! Mr. Davis!
Oh, bless you. Mr. Baxter, Mr. Davis and I were just having a debate. He thinks that the security guards should all be placed around the diamond, whereas I was saying I think they should all be placed outside of the room. What's your opinion?
Well, I am afraid you are both wrong. You see, we have one security guard outside the front door of the museum, and then the other 2 or 3 in the exhibits before the French monarchy room. That way we do not actually need to have anyone in the room with the diamond with the existing security already in place.
Thank you, that's very good to know.
Mr. Baxter, I'm sorry to interrupt, but the new plans are...
Oh,
wonderful! Let's hope they got it right this time.
that's the thing, it currently reads.
But my mother is a what?
Perhaps we should go and look. If you'll excuse us, Mr. Davis, I'm glad we found that out.
Well, I found some information about the security guards.
That'll have to do. Come on, let's get out of here. Mr. Davis, there's been a little bit of a shock to you, but your wife is here, and she's with another man.
Oh, well, that can't be my wife. She's dead, remember? Good evening.
I'm sure Mr. Baxter was going to follow us, was he not? Perhaps he's got delayed in the hallway.
I think maybe he did. Maybe it's one of those
Ah.
useless security guards.
My apologies.
Here we are. I just want to say it was a very lovely evening this evening, Mr. Baxter.
Oh, it was! And don't forget, we've still got the celebration tomorrow night. Oh, I cannot wait to see that diamond sparkling and glistening in the light.
Yes, it's all very exciting. Woods, where is the chauffeur?
Oh, he said he's meeting us at the Ritz, my lady.
Why is he not driving us there?
He seems to be having a problem with his decorators in his apartment.
Why do you say that?
Well, he said something about watching paint dry.
Oh, never mind, we'll just have to walk, it's not far. But we will have to start leaving very soon because I told Mrs. Perkins I'll meet her at 8 o'clock.
Well, in that case, your ladyship, I won't keep you any longer. But I do wish to offer you a wonderful evening.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Baxter. Good evening.
Good evening, your ladyship.
Well, that's the
Good evening, Lady Susan.
Not just yet. I do need to have some paperwork to catch up on, I'm afraid. Could you just make sure that the freight laundry room is secured for me?
Of course, sir.
Right, is everybody ready?
Roger.
Who's Roger? Oh, do shut up. Right, if we put the ladder up against the building, we should be able to reach the ventilation system. Where's the ladder?
I thought you had the ladder.
No, I told Tim to bring it yesterday.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you did.
Oh,
Crying out loud! What are we supposed to do now?
well, we'll have to come up with another plan.
Well, we could just go home and try again another day.
We won't get another chance at this.
But we don't have a backup plan.
We do have my plan, though.
Oh, you must be joking.
It's all we've got.
So, how are we taking out the security guard then?
Leave that to me. How quick would you say that branch is? Oh, goodness me, what a lovely evening. Do you like my cane? Cost me a pretty penny.
Just looks like a branch to me.
Oh, no. I bought this at Harrods. Please, have a closer look.
Well, back in Devon.
Please don't finish that sentence. Just get keys off him.
We can't just leave him here.
Well, what are you supposed to do with him, genius?
Put him behind the bush.
Don't be ridiculous. That's actually not too bad an idea.
Right, hurry up then.
Me?
Oh, you're always going on about how proud of them arms you are.
Don't say anything.